Well, hello there, thanks for joining me again. I'm just at Michael Wood Services on my way to Bristol for a 300km bike ride. It starts in Bristol, go down to Bournemouth. It's called the Moonrakers and Sunseekers. And I've just discovered I've got to bring the cage to hold my GoPro in, so I might be struggling for footage this weekend. Let's just see what happens, shall we? So I've just had something to eat over at KFC, just had a burger, some fries and a cup of coffee, so about 20 miles from the start point, so I'm going to drive off there now. I've got an hour to spare to get changed and just relax and chill out and meet people, so I'll see you there. Yeah, good turnout so far. There's another half an hour to start, so there'll be a few more faces popping up, no doubt. So we're going to be setting off in the next 15 minutes, and I'm here with Sam.
Yeah.
So where are you from, Sam, again?
I'm over Twickenham, sort of London way.
Yeah. And it's not driven here today, have you? No. Were you by bike?
Yeah, I couldn't get the bike on the train, so I cycled here. So yeah, 180k warm-up cycle, maybe an error.
Yeah. We're going to find out in a few hours' time whether it was a wise decision or not.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I think I've eaten half my food already. So.
Yeah. So have you done this distance before then? I mean, you know.
Yeah. I did sort of 400 is the biggest distance I've done so far, but that was in the summer. I wonder if it's going to be different today. Not
starting at 10 on the evening time either.
Yeah, well, it was 8 at night till.
Oh right, okay.
I don't know when I got home. Like 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah. So this is completely weird to me. I've never started on an evening time at all. So it seems to be like hardcore, really.
But you've done the distance.
I've done the distance. Yeah. I've done the 600k. That's my maximum so far.
What ride was that?
That was the Yorkshire to Essex. Started in Sleaford in Lincolnshire, and it runs down to Essex and back to Sleaford again. And you go all the way up north to Goole, which is in East Yorkshire, and then back into Sleaford in the middle. To the Yorkshire to Essex parts, and if you're in the south, start in Essex. So there's like 2 variations on the same ride. So, yeah.
Past sort of northern people.
Yes, yeah. It was absolutely wet and knackered from all the wind and rain, but we had a dry one, so yeah, it was all right. Yeah.
That's quite an interesting one, presumably headwind-wise.
Yeah, it was a bit miserable really, and that was the first time I'd done a 600k, so that's pretty weird. Well, hello there. I've just gone past my second control point of the day, and I'm now in Salisbury. Very pretty lot, all ready for Christmas. So I thought I'd just pull over and get some pictures. Well, you're joining me at the very first information control of the day. So 135k, it's about 20k to the the halfway mark, and also the next control point to grab something to eat, grab a coffee. It's been a good ride so far, but just put some gloves on. It's just started raining. I don't want my other gloves to get wet, so I've put those away in my back pocket. So, well, hello. It looks like I'm by the seaside, and you would be right. I'm at Bournemouth. Just thought I'd stop and take some quick video. Show you the. I don't know if you can see it. It's a massive big wheel there. I suppose you can't see it actually, so it's lit up a little bit. But I'm about 10k now from Poole and the Scout Hut, which have been hired out, and apparently the organiser Will is cooking breakfast for everyone, so we're looking forward to that. Right, let's get off because it's raining, getting wet.
It's an hour shorter in 12 days.
Here I am at Poole, at Scout Hut. I got it eventually, had my breakfast. Official audax control trolley, shopping trolley. Of course now I've got to get back on the bike and start up again. It's going to be freezing. But shouldn't be too long before it starts getting light again. There's a bit of blue hue in the sky now as well, so it's all good. Look, it's daylight. Finally appeared. However, the weather is pretty miserable, and actually two-thirds of the way through the ride now. Just look at the Wahoo, 199.8 kilometres. So yeah, the final leg coming up. And within that, got the Strawberry line as well. It's an old disused railway line. I can't remember how long it goes on for, but it's going to really mix the ride up a little bit. Look at that, absolutely lathered in it. So reached the next control point. Absolutely knackered. And spot for choice on this one: Greggs, Subway, Burger King. Oh, brilliant. Well, I've just gone through Glastonbury, so I can say I've been there now. If not to listen to the music, to cycle through. And the rain's eased off recently, which is good. Stopped, in fact. So my next point of interest is the Strawberry line. I don't know how far that is away, but it must be coming up soon. There's 55k left in this ride, and it can't come soon enough. Well, these audax rides are always interesting. Prepare for the unexpected. And today was cleats. I bought some a spare pair of cleats for me, and which was quite lucky actually. I had an inkling I was going to have a problem. In fact, I should have actually changed them before I came on this ride, because I kept on my left foot. I just kept coming out of the cleats, and I was trying to go up a hill, and out of my saddle. Straight out my cleats, I was panicking for a second, I was like, ooh! And there was a woman walking down the side that made a jump as well. And I'll tell you what, I'm sure I found it more scary than she did. Oh dear. Anyway, yeah, so I'm some distance past Glastonbury now. Just come back onto the hills again. Not that far from Cheddar Gorge. and the men dips. I had a bit of a question from a good friend called Dieter Nelson, who was asking me about how do I keep warm. I'm sure he's having me on. He's a more qualified cyclist than I am. He's been doing it for a lot longer. Maybe not an audax, but I'm sure he's been on the road a lot longer than I have. Anyway, today's not been one of those days about keeping warm really. It's about keeping my hands dry. Has been particularly difficult today. 2 pair of gloves, both wet, but wearing them is better than if your hands getting freezing. So, but then the temperature rose a little bit, so I took them off. Bit of a tip: if you've got any sort of thin gloves, stick them in your back pocket. Your body will actually make them warm up. So when you put them back on, as long as they're not completely drenched, they'll be warm and a bit drier. Also, Dieter, you might want to check out another video on my channel. The link's up in the top right corner there. It's all about preparing for a winter audax, so that applies to any sort of long distance ride really, and just sort of the clothes that I brought with me today, or not. I think I might swap some of those out, but yeah, that'll give you an idea how to keep warm in winter. Okay, I've arrived at the strawberry line. Can't see any strawberries. If you can let me know why it's called the strawberry line, bit of history behind it, stick it in the comments below. A little bit muddy. Well, here I am at Strawberry Line Cafe. It's the last stop of the day. Doing really well. Only another 24k to go, so yeah, nearly done. Well, hello. I see it's daylight. Finished yesterday's ride, and well, after 180 miles yesterday, I'm back on my bike again, and just beside the river Avon, I think it's called, middle Bristol city centre. And I'm going to try and find out where this Severn Bridge is, and I'm going to go into Wales, Chepstow, and come back again. So I just thought I'd stop and do a catch-up video. So today, yeah, it's I'm doing about 30-40 miles really, and quite a simple ride really, nothing too stressing, just taking it easy. Got all day and drive back home. But as for yesterday's ride, I'd love to say I saw a lot, but it was pitch black most of the time, so I didn't really see anything. So that's what today's about. If you look down at my route, it says Spike Island. So I've just got to somehow work out how to get to the other side of the river. And at this point in time, oh, there's a bridge up there, Hotwells. So I've got to get there and cross over. So yeah, just work it out. Might even have something to eat in Bristol before I even try and get across the bridge, to be honest. I should really eat something. I'm looking down at Strava this morning, 12,500 calories I burned yesterday. And something else I found out about Bristol as well, it's really cycle friendly, lots of cycle routes everywhere. The whole city seems to be 20 mile per hour zone, so yeah, that really inspires you with confidence actually when you're travelling around. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know that bit if you feel like coming to Bristol. out up there. So there you go, that's where I am. I'm alongside the A4 and I'm pretty much of the opinion that I'm heading in completely the wrong direction. Been going around in circles for a while. This is a really nice place I found. Well, other Google Maps has found. Seem to be finally heading in the right direction. Still on my way to the Severn Bridge now, and maybe you can see it, not too sure, but it's a couple miles away from here, so I am nearly there. Well, there you go, there's the sign, 3 miles, so not far at all now, so I'll be in there in the next 15 minutes. Still on a bike path, this is great. Really good quality cycle path, so no reason not to use it. I think the idea is I'm going to go across it to the other side, turn around, go back again. Well, here I am at the Severn Bridge. Because I ain't got my handhold camera thing, I'm going quite slow across at the moment just to film this. It's very windy up here. Within a couple of miles of the bridge, the wind's really got strong, so yeah, we'll check that out. And that's the first bridge over there I was going to head to. That's the, I believe that's motorway one, it's Prince of Wales Bridge. Look at all those arches underneath it, there's loads of them in there. Beep, beep. Right, time to go back again. I saw a motorbike going through it when I was on the other side of the road. I'm sure that's not allowed. Obviously doesn't want to pay the fee to cross over the bridge, so he's using the half and cycle lane. The thing about going this way this time is got a bit of backwind as well. One thing I've noticed when I cross, it's like 2 bridges in one really. There's just a short bridge here. So now all I've got to do is get back to Bristol city centre, which hopefully will be a lot quicker this time. I'll be able to rely on my Wahoo to retrace the steps back to the car. As you can see, it's pretty much getting dark now. I'm about 3/4 of an hour up the road from when I spoke to you, and it's been a lot quicker on the return route, not having to keep looking down at my phone because I didn't have a route out of Bristol. Well, I did, but I quickly came off it, so I was relying on Google Maps, and I had a big problem. Every time I put the phone in my bag on my handlebars, it kept losing signal, and kept losing signal as well when it was in my back pocket. So literally I had to keep stopping every few junctions or so. Never mind though, I still managed to reach the bridge. It just took a little bit longer than expected. So yeah, that's just how it works sometimes. It's been a great adventure though. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give it the thumbs up. Perhaps consider subscribing to my channel as well. If you've got any comments or questions, stick them in the comment area below this video. So once again, that's it from me. Take care, I'll see you in the next video.